Alright, guys, so I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I'm actually just going to do a quick little stream because fast traveling around naked has made Hancock advance to the next stage of our relationship. So I didn't want to miss out on this dialogue option. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick little stream. I had a longer quest line picked out, so we're going to do that as well. And hopefully we can make this work a little bit. Let's see what Hancock's got to say.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it ain't anything bad. Just...
Hold up. Let's, had the audio turned down a little bit there.
You taking care of Bobby. I ain't proud of having to put you through that. That sort of dictatorial shit ain't usually my style.
She tried to
tricked
dupe
us
us
both.
Dealing with her was the right move.
True, but it doesn't change the fact that she's out of the picture because of us. Hell, that sort of bull's the whole reason I became mayor in the first place. Some ass named Vic ran the town for I don't know how long before that. Guy was scum. Used us drifters like his own personal piggy bank. He had this goon squad he'd use to keep people in line. Every so often he'd let them off the leash, go blow off some steam on the populace at large. Folks with homes could lock their doors, but us drifters, we got it bad. There was one night, some drifter said something to them. They cracked him open like a can of cram on the pavement. And we all just stood there, did nothing.
You know what? I want them to like me. So we're gonna... You ever want your NPCs to like you, always just mash X.
You can't blame yourself. Sounds like you were outmatched. Probably would have killed you too.
You're right, but it was still spineless. I felt like less than nothing. Afterwards, I got so high, I blacked out completely. When I finally came to, I was on the floor of the old state house, right in front of the clothes of John Hancock. John Hancock, first American hoodlum and defender of the people. I might have still been high, but those clothes spoke to me, told me what I needed to do. I smashed the case, put him on, started a new life as Hancock. After that, I went clean for a bit, got organized, convinced Cleo to loan me some hardware, got a crew of drifters together and headed out into the ruins, started training. Next time Vic's boys went on their tear, we'd be ready for him.
Why not try and reason with Vic instead of creating a militia?
Hey, if I thought for a second that would work, I would have tried. Or at least, thought about trying.
Yeah.
So, the night of, we all got loaded. Let Vic's boys get good and hammered. And burst from the windows and rooftops where we'd been hiding. They never even saw it coming. We didn't have to fire a shot. We didn't have to. But we sure fucking did.
Ha-ha.
Massacre. Once we'd mopped up, we strolled right into Vic's quarters in the State House, wrapped a rope around his neck, and threw him off the balcony. And there I am, gun in hand, draped in Hancock's duds, looking at all the people of Goodneighbor assembled below. I had to say something. That first time I said them, they didn't even feel like my words. Of the people, for the people, was my inaugural address. Became Mayor Hancock of Goodneighbor that day. And from then on, I vowed I'd never stand by and watch. Ever again.
And you're never gonna have to. We'll take care of the Commonwealth together.
Good. I just hope you get where I was coming from. I ain't out to bring harm to anyone that didn't earn it. Though I'm getting the distinct idea you got the same plan. Well, you probably heard enough of me running my mouth for one day. Wanna get moving?
Alright. So, I was trying to set up at the workbench and make some new armor for Hancock to put under his clothes, because I messed around with what he looks like in other gear, and I kind of just really like him in his standard set. But one of the mods that I'm using allows you to create armor and turn it invisible.
Never built one for myself.
So we're just going to go ahead and just make him pretty much as good as we can get him. Do left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg. And see what we can do. You know, they actually did a really good job designing the characters, so there's very few that I actually changed their looks on. But Hancock's is just, he's not one of them. So we're going to make it heavy. Do that. Just make it as good as it can get. Miscellaneous. No. Dense. Sure. So you can choose to paint it up and get a nice little unique color, but you don't want that. And you'd also do decal swaps and stuff like that, but you don't really care about that either. What you want to do is, after you make it as good as it's going to get, go down to primary color swap and scroll down until you get invisible. And there it is. And then you just do that with all the rest of them as well. Misc. Not really worried about radiation damage or anything like that. Let's just make it light. Miscellaneous, we'll always put the ballistic weave on because that increases the damage resistance. And primary color swap. Invisible. For some reason, even though you can do it on the weapons, they never really seem to make the mods for the legendary effects work on the armor. Oh, Lord. Alright. Back to heavy. Back to polymer. Yeah, I understand this is not exactly the most interesting crap, but it was stuff I was doing off camera, and then Hancock just couldn't wait to talk to me. So I wanted to go ahead and get it out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and mash through this as fast as possible, and then we'll go start on a quest. Like I said, we're not going to have a super long stream today. Just be a little stream to get some stuff done. I was messing around with Cambridge, just clearing some stuff up, and then came here, and as soon as I fast traveled to here to start building his armor, he wanted to talk. And anytime the character wants to talk to you, it means that you have moved them along in their quest line, and or moving them along in their like their S-Link enough to make them more friendly towards you. And it always nets you unique dialogue and interactions. Alright, finish this one off. Invisible. Okay, we're not going to give him a helmet.
Hey.
Got my attention.
Hey,
Try
Hancock.
talking to him again. How's our relationship?
How we're doing.
Seems like we're all right from where I'm standing.
Sounds good.
That was all I had.
Fine by me.
Alright, so talk to him again.
Take requests.
And trade with him. Go to your apparel. And now we have to find all of the things we just made. It's not the hardest thing, considering they're all invisible. So, You go and hit triangle to equip them. And there we go. Now we have him super decked out. He should be able to withstand a lot more damage. And he still looks as good as he looked before. So we're about to start doing a mission. So I figure I should go ahead and equip up. Yeah, there we go. And I'll leave the rocket backpack on. It's stupid looking, but it is useful.
Proving to be quite uplifting.
You got nothing to worry about. I'm covering you.
Ooh, get out of that. Get out of that third person. And as always, just come out and check to see who's hanging out outside your establishments. The fact that it's just one raider is kind of annoying. It's like, why bother? Alright. So, I hear that there is a quest we can do in Good Neighbor. Certain radio station that comes available to us. So what we're going to do is head on over to Good Neighbor, if we can make it through all these damn loading screens. Check out that radio broadcast and see what is up.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. I got an urgent mission. If you're a true fan, stop by the Memory Den and to talk to Kent Conley. The Silver Shroud needs you.
Galaxy News Radio.
There we go.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud.
We're going to be listening to some of these little teleplays throughout this mission. Kind of get us hyped up for it. These did a very good job of replacing the adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood from Fallout 3.
I think you stepped into the wrong place, sweetheart. You don't look like you need the Memory Den. Do you even know what we do here?
Something about memories?
Glad to meet someone who pays attention to the name. That's right. We let you relive the past. Now, I hate to turn such a clever boy away, but we aren't accepting new clients right now.
You're cautious. I respect that. But I think I can handle it.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in... Now, memories involving other people are easiest. Recent events involving loved ones. Does anything come to mind?
Loved ones.
I can think of something. But
I don't have
feel
anything.
comfortable talking about it.
Well, if you don't want to tell me, all right, sit down in the lounger.
No, we are not. No. No. We're not doing that. Nah, fuck you. I think this might be the first time I've ever actually come to the Memory Den before you were supposed to, for the main quest line. So I don't know what this. I actually don't know what this quest is, and I don't care. We're not doing that. I'll do that off camera for the experience points, but we are not doing that on camera because we are sheering as far away from the main story as we can. Because I despise how this game forces you to play a character you don't want to be. Like, maybe you're playing the game and you're like, yeah, I want to be involved in the story, but if I wanted to do that, I wouldn't be playing a fucking Fallout game. I want to go in, be just a guy, surviving in the wasteland, having wacky adventures, and maybe a bigger picture problem is around. Like, hey, we still don't know what these freaking synths are, and everybody's just scared of them. And I want to know what that is. I want to go and fight those things, and maybe not fight them, but maybe find out what the mystery is behind them. But no, they're gonna keep cramming down my throat. No, you have a son and you have a wife, and she got shot. I'm like, I don't care. I don't have a son in real life. I don't particularly like children all that much in real life, so I don't want to spend all of my time fighting and struggling to search for a child that I, in real life, don't care about. Nothing in the game makes you care about the son other than just constantly trying to remind you and tug on the heartstrings of like, hey, you're a dad. Everyone can relate to being a dad unless you're not a dad or have no desire to be a dad. But whatever. So we're not doing this. I'm not letting them force this crap on me right now. So we're going to continue on with the Silver Shroud. Someone named Kent Connolly is calling, and we're a fan, and we're going to talk to him. Screw the memory den for right now.
Loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
I'm not Irma.
Good neighbor's crazy.
Sorry to go on a little tirade there.
Worse. Sometimes you just got to escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
Already making me talk about my fucking family.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time.
I was in cryo.
I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
That's an understatement.
Things may look bad, but we gotta try to make it better. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Good on you for trying to...
Well, hell, let's make it work.
Worth trying anything once.
Hell
Just
yeah,
have to do
Hancock.
something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
You know what? I'm not even gonna ask for a reward. We're gonna
I'll
help.
get the costume for you.
You're gonna do
Hell
this?
yeah.
For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're
Which
the best.
seems weird. Like, let's just point that out. They were filming a show in a comic book store for something that was on the radio every night. I mean, it's possible that it was also just a regional thing. I don't know. It just seemed weird to me that they, oh yeah, we filmed the thing in a comic book store. Especially when you see, like, where it is. Like, it's just like, ah, yeah.
Hell of a load you're carrying.
Hey, whoa. Whoa, lady, don't be talking about my load like that out in public. I'm trying to be classy. I'm over here talking about hating children. Alright. So let's see what we've accomplished so far. We equipped Hancock, we moved his S-Link forward, and we openly admitted that I don't like children. So, you know what? We need some heroic antics to get us back on track. I think I am going to unequip the friggin' jetpack, because it's not really helping me. But I will put on my hood. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do it.
To the living, all the spoils.
Indeed, Hancock. So, let's see, what did we get? Scavenger's Lead. Check out Hubris Comics up Newberry Street. Store on the ground floor. Ought to be easy pickings from VB. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, loading screens. So many friggin' loading screens.
Now it gets fun. You're not gonna bother us again. Guess this is goodbye. You see him anywhere? Handled yourself pretty well, brother. I didn't say we were finished. Last chance to run!
Hancock seems to be able to handle himself pretty well down here, so that's fine. I nailed a master lock earlier without that much trouble. Just for some reason being finicky.
Found ya. You scared him off, huh?
Shit. Actually got me there. Another novice lock. There it is.
Nice.
Come on. At least try.
What you got?
We'll find you, you bastard.
Where? Okay. I saw one on the same floor as me. Nope. There we go.
One more.
Friggin' floor traps we got going on here.
Come on out and let's finish this. I'd do the same if I was in as much trouble as you. Who's next?
Alright, and there seems to be another one on this floor. No. It's the one ghoul we don't want to shoot.
I got something. There you are.
Oh. And it says there's another one on this floor somewhere. But now he's upstairs. Alright. So far, nothing of any interest.
You know, when the hell are they gonna turn that thing off?
Oh lord, an expert lock. Less trouble than that first novice lock. Fucking weird.
We'll bury ya.
Alright. Just take some ammo. We'll take that Silver Shroud script. And drugs. And we'll take some drugs. Hancock likes drugs.
Could use a little practice.
Alright, you definitely want to clear out these guys because of the glowing one.
That God, you're done. Last chance to run. They're to carry you out of here. You see any more?
Alright. Let's take this costume. See if they had anything behind here. I get that prop. Not as though it's of any use, but we'll take it. No, Hancock. It's not time for making out behind the set. I'm just gonna take that. I get a nice Grognak costume.
Nice.
Which I...
Hey.
What you got? Open for business.
I mean, this is just an experiment. We're not really, like, just... Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Heads
Alright,
up.
that's for, that's for special times, right? We're not dealing with that right now. We'll unpackage that later. Alright. What's up with a star room? Star room, drugs. 5 out.
Excellent.
Soundingly awesome tales. Do +5 damage with the alien blaster. So this is an actual weird thing you can find well before you know the alien blaster ever
Best
exists.
friend tends to be a book. No
And
one
because
else
there's no...
talks to us. Never a problem I've had myself.
Nice. Note that there's no quest to find the Zetans. You can just straight up never find that gun.
That's it.
Because there's not really a lot of stuff around there. And you don't get a lot of quests that trudge you through that area. So yeah, it's completely possible that you can just go your whole game and never once find it. So that book ends up becoming completely worthless. Which is a weird thing. It should have just been like +5 to like energy weapons or something like that. But I'm not gonna lie, it is nice that there's a... Or you should have been able to get that book. Like, I'd want to say the book should only spawn after you find the alien blaster. But then once again, the book could just never spawn. Or if that book was just in the cave with the alien, with the Zetan, then that would have made a little more sense. Where the hell do it put me?
Not a great tactical position, Napoleon.
Hey. It's fantastical. It's an amazing position if I was trying to snipe people. But, not so much. These faces... Like... I don't know what's up with these weird-ass, like, gothic fucking faces on the sides of some random buildings. Like, these Art Deco, like, sculptures. Like, it makes absolutely no sense why it is on the side of this building. Like, I don't even think this is a building you can enter. And just yet... There's a face. There. There we go. Mm-hmm.
Someone's out there. Find him and kill him.
Chained on the other side.
Man, if only that mattered.
She's down. Here comes the fire. Don't you die on me.
Nothing there now.
No, definitely not. Good job, Hancock.
Lucky you.
And I definitely don't want to enter in through another loading screen just to get up there.
Just run.
I don't know if I can rock it all the way up. Yes, I can.
Show us what
And no, we're definitely not forcing ourselves through a loading screen just to do this nonsense. Rat baskets. Alright. So, we've got that done. Let's go back and find out what, there are enemies nearby. Where, pray tell? Jeez. Just a moment.
This is bullshit.
Sure is. But not for the reason you mean, buddy. All that crap for just a basic bitch-ass raider. Okay, we good? No more enemies nearby. Fantastic. Let's fucking go. The Pistol rifle is interesting. It's a weird charging gun. And you can, like, if your stats are high enough, you can just walk into a room full of enemies and decimate them because the damage will arc from enemy to enemy. Kind of like the like a lightning equivalent of a shotgun.
You're blocking my light, man.
Yeah, see what's up with Daisy real quick.
Don't be shy now. Chances are,
Offload some
I've got a few
drugs.
minutes to browse.
all the supplies money or violence can buy.
Alright, what we got? And all I really want from her is stim packs. I'll take them. That'll work.
Hey.
Yes?
Huh?
More loading screens. So many more loading screens. Alright. So we're gonna take the old helmet off.
I got your costume, Kent. And some other goodies you might like.
There she
yeah.
is. Pretty as the posters.
Hell yeah.
The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
All done.
Here you go.
After all these years, The Silver Shroud is born again.
Yeah.
But there's just one problem.
Oh, I should have read
Just
the
not Silver Shroud
script.
material.
Shit.
I could be Rhett Reinhardt or his butler Jarvie Blake, but the Shroud is strong, capable.
Come on. Don't sell yourself short.
I got a better idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryo vault and all.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here.
Sorry, I had to take a message from my wife. Alright, so we've gotten this Silver Shroud armor.
When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Alright. So, he wants us to be the Silver Shroud. Alright, so we're gonna remove all of our extra stuff since my armor is not invisible. Yeah. And while we're here, I know he also wants us to
Galaxy News
listen to the radio.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey...
You look just like Sammy, too.
Selmy and Tim over a few lousy caps.
Replace people with
Death is coming for you, Wayne.
They got another thing coming. What am I gonna tell us?
Galaxy News Radio.
Alright, we're gonna have to keep switching this thing on and off. Oh. I think he also gave us the gun. Yeah, we'll use the gun.
What's with the fancy duds? Looks expensive. Might be I found a new friend.
Let's speak as the Shroud.
Your crimes have gone unpunished for too long.
What the hell's wrong with you? Well, nothing a few bullets won't cure. You mess with me, you're dead. I'm hit! Shit! Lot of blood! You scared now?
Good lord, this gun is so much weaker than what I'm normally using.
Cut you down! Too bad mess with me. Damn it! It's broken!
Oh. And let's leave the calling card. Good lord. It's gonna take forever using this damn gun. But, screw it. Back to the radio.
Galaxy
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on. We're recording in here. Aw, man.
Okay.
Great. Great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it.
Uh-huh.
So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Hey, just your friend.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's. He's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the cabs.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No.
Alright, time to stop a dude from selling drugs to kids.
And his chems have
Hey,
Right.
look at the clown.
Aye.
This is my turf, clown.
Mean.
And I don't appreciate what you
Can't
call
let
them
AJ kill kids.
trespasses.
Whatever.
Peddling
Shroud.
poison to kids, are we? Today, you face the Silver Shroud.
Who you say? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did Kent put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut up about it. And, maybe get Kent off my back. All right?
How dare you?
Stop selling to children, a miscreant, or face my wrath.
We're shutting your ass down.
Yeah, Hancock.
Screw you. Waste the freak.
Bullshit. Why? Why? Why would you have me facing Hancock?
But you're sick with fever and still suffering.
Mistress of Mysteries, no. Right. But the man, Fat Fady, he stumbled
Hey,
upon a most
you mess with
sinister
me,
plot, old friend.
you have no idea who I'm working for, Scabba.
No, dear heart. The Shroud stumbled. The mistress maneuvered. I knew of the mayor's misdeeds for many days.
Cut you down!
I followed him to that fateful meeting with the Fat Lady. I was about to... Attention!
Wanna leave a card?
Mistress of Mystery!
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoers where he is.
Ooh. What's that?
Galaxy News!
Alright.
Holy moly. The Silver Shroud.
When evil walks the streets of Austin,
Death is
one man
coming
lurks
for
in
me.
the shadows, shielding the
Love that guy.
innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian
He's super
is
down for
the
it.
Silver
It's great.
Shroud. Today's episode, Fat Fady's Folly.
Alright.
Enjoy your stay.
I'll enjoy it.
Come on, Dollface. It's right through
We're gonna.
That a Silver Shroud costume?
Charlie.
Make way for paying customers. You look like one of them wankers from the posters. What you wearing that for?
Let's speak as
You
a shroud.
look upon the Silver Shroud. I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud, then? More like a nutter. Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
It is
Begin.
not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Justice? You mean to end her? In that case, her flat's just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartments. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
Alright, time to go and kill Kendra, which is something a superhero does. Oh, this is a Silver Age superhero, and... No, Silver Age didn't really do that. It was pre-Silver Age. Heroes did that shit, so... What is it, Golden Age, I guess? I don't know. Alright, where are we going? Damn. No marker outside, so... We're gonna go using this damn silver machine gun as long as we can here. Although, hell, if I had the components on me, I might try to upgrade it. Just to get more damage output, because, hell, the thing is weak. But in order to do that, I would have to go all the way back to my frickin', all the way back to Starlight Drive-In, and we're not doing that. Loading screens in this are too damn long. And it's not like I don't have other guns on me. Alright, come on. You're almost there. There we go. That's the boy. Alright. Jeez. This is gonna suck.
Thought you could hide.
Well, I was hopeful.
Ain't scared yet.
Again! Do it again!
Mm-hmm. There's no skill to this anymore. It's literally just waiting until the damage number catches up.
I'll wear your guts around my neck.
Come out.
Okay. Stuck for a second there.
What's that?
You scared now?
Oh! Ah! No! Ah! You pay for that!
Mm-hmm.
Pain! I'm angry!
Can I even do enough damage on this to break his leg?
Go ahead and hide, little bleeder!
Uh-huh.
Wounded!
Okay. This is not even, like, interesting anymore.
Suffer!
Yeesh.
We are unstoppable!
Hello.
That all you got?
Good lord, this dude has some friggin' health on him. And he was doing some damage too if he took Hancock down. Alright. Oh, why is this gun so weak? Well, the real answer to that is because I have it on the hardest frickin' difficulty. It's not necessarily that the gun is ridiculously weak. I mean, it is, but it's that everybody has an ass ton of health.
We're so dead!
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're done!
Friggin' Hancock is doing so much more damage than me.
Just get one
warmed up over here.
Oh my god, this is terrible. I say as I continue to do this, being forced by literally no one.
Shit! Lost.
It's a personal challenge.
Your funeral. Handled yourself pretty well, brother.
And you're the crazy one in the costume.
Currently,
Wayne
yes.
Delancey's killer. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
A woman named
I
Kendra.
do so like it when the little bug crawls willingly into the spider's webs.
You have taken your last life, villain.
You stole my line. Wayne will be avenged.
You're dead. You scared now?
It's a DPS race, and she instantly goes for the bigger threat.
Cut you down. Asshole. Next one better kill me.
Let's say I didn't have near infinite ammo. Like, I actively couldn't finish this quest with this gun. What you wearing here? Heavy metal, right arm. I got on my right arm. That stuff didn't look bad. Right arm, right arm, right arm, right arm. Marine armor's better. It's fine. Oh, I should.
Galaxy! Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nos
We need
who
to
walked
share
in
some
Jada's
words.
goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to good neighbor. You'll see.
Heads up.
Yeah?
Galaxy News
Hold up. Shush.
Look alive. Hancock.
Shoot. Playing dress up is fun and all, but you walked into something a whole lot bigger. Those lowlifes you've been taking out for Kenny Boy, we all belong to the same asshole.
Speak to me.
And that asshole's gonna want some good old-fashioned revenge. You dig?
So
Who's
who
the
is
asshole?
this asshole?
His name's Sinjin. He's taken 2-bit Raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone. I happen to know where some of his other boys are. Smiling Kate operates outside of Bunker Hill, and Northy's got a pad over at Prospect Hill. You take them out, and maybe we can find out where the big guy himself is stashed.
Hell yeah.
Good neighbor'd rest a whole lot easier with him out of the picture.
I'm up for some community service.
You know you're all right. You take care of Sinjin, and I'm inclined to show some gratitude. You feel me?
Hell yeah. And you know what? I don't think we'll qualify this as Silver Shroud work. We're not being told by Kent to do it. This is a favor we're doing for Hancock. So we don't really need to be the Silver. You know what? We'll stay dressed as the Silver Shroud. We'll keep the costume. Possibly throw out some calling cards. Make it rain on some people. But for the sake of literally not just having the screen covered in blood splatter while I stand there and point and click, we're going to switch guns because this gun is too damn weak. Oh my god, any day now. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Okay. There we go. Map. Assassinate Shelley Tiller, maybe. Bunker Hill and Northie. First and foremost, we are re-equipping our good gun. We'll stay dressed as the Silver Shroud. But let's off to Bunker Hill. And unfortunately, I bear the knowledge that we're not gonna be able to use the Silver Shroud's gun for the remainder of this mission, just because I want Kent Connolly to survive. I want him to survive, to keep spreading the good word, you know? So if that's the case, then we can't use the Silver Shroud's gun or Kent will die. So.
Heard Bunker Hill pays off the raiders instead of just shooting them. Looks like they dug in deep here.
So glad you could all... If it isn't the boy behind the costume. You've been really naughty, Mr. Shroud. Making all my friends so nervous with your calling cards. Taking out St. John's favorite toy soldiers. But now it's time to rip your goddamned heart out! You dumb asshole!
Alright. That was... significantly easier. Leave a calling card. I mean, you gotta leave the calling card. We got more? No. I was wanting to leave a calling card on all of them. Alright. Next. Up by Watts Consumer Electronics. This is my second time going this way. I think, no. Alright. Just arbitrary ghouls hanging out. Aw, they killed a postman. 3 to letter. Got 3 of them. Letter. Lars, I know there's no easy way to do this. Who's talking? Sharon. Lars, I know there's no easy way to do this, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm leaving you. I know doing it by letter makes me a coward, and I'm okay with that. I just couldn't stand being with you anymore. The way you just let everyone push you around and tell you what to do. Grow a backbone. Who wants a man like that? I'm staying with Paolo now. Yes, that Paolo. He may be a ghoul, but at least he doesn't take crap from everyone, and he doesn't live with his mother like someone I know. Don't write me back. Sharon. Alright, no person here. Corey, I'm telling you, man. This gig is top notch. This place is right near the road. We just grab caravans as they go by, and we live like kings. It's a brewery, for Christ's sake. It's packed with beer. How could you say no? I put in a good word for you, buddy. So just come on out here and tell them I sent you. Oh, and I'm going by Crankshaft now. They won't know who Melvin is.
Frank, this letter is to show you that I know where you live. So for the last time, where is my fucking money? You know who this is.
Yeah. Alright. That's some good reading. Continuing on. Ghouls in the church. That's probably fine. Not worried about that. Ah, shit, we're worried about that now. I didn't want to be worried about that. Uh-huh. Alright, now we're not worried about it anymore. Whoa. Had a little hiccup there for some reason.
Big targets.
Why? It's a random super mutant chasing a rad stag. Sorry, I want to see what's up with this light. The answer is nothing. It's just a lantern by a tree that is creating this weirdly ominous pillar of light. Ah.
Oh, shoot! Shoot!
Wait a minute.
By the balls! Find him and kill him! That all you got? You're gonna get him!
Some jet after that.
Ooh, find the silver shroud. Leave a calling card. It's okay.
Got it.
Yeah, oh, no. Come on, Hancock. You had one person to kill. That's okay. I still love you, buddy. There we are. Ooh, a sentry bot. Why is there just a random sentry bot hanging out? I'll take out a sentry bot real quick. Alright. So, we picked up something from that last guy. Find the silver shroud.
Kendra and Delancey are 6 feet under. The silver shroud claimed the hits. Northie, St. John wants you to keep up the recruiting efforts. We need more warm bodies after we deal with the costume. And don't worry, Kate's gathering a bunch of meatheads to take the shroud out. The boss ain't happy. Now's not a time for failure. He's getting personally involved. He's gonna pay the Shroud's flunky friend a special visit in Goodneighbor. After he's done with that, he'll check in. He'll expect results.
Okay. So, we now have an option to go and kill Shelly Tiller. I'm not really doing assassin stuff right now. I'm being a superhero. Well, I'm being a hero. Trying to. So, we'll go back to Goodneighbor. We'll ignore the optional part of that. mission took a little less time that time around. Alright, gotta see what's up with Kent. I haven't been listening to the radio.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital. Don't do it, Shroud.
Damn it.
Save yourself. Oh my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it! On my knee. Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing. Here's a Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over.
Okay, so Kent's been, my buddy Kent's been taken. We gotta go save him. Which is why I stated that we're not going to be using the Silver Shroud machine gun for the rest of this mission, because we got a bit of a hostage problem, and I can't kill anything with that gun without heavily modifying it. And if we're going to heavily modify it anyway, then we may as well not even use it. So, that being said, we are going to make our way towards where Kent is being held. Should be south, yes. We're going to make our way and try and save Kent. The goal is to save him. And yeah, we're going to keep the outfit on until we're done. Oh yeah, this cool building. Rust Devils. Turn it into a grenade. And there we go. Man, 10 missiles. Man, that thing fought me in all the wrong ways. I could have just unloaded 10 missiles and actually probably killed me. Oh, I remember this stupid, this stupid area. It's always right next door to a super mutant hideout. Which I believe there are more than one suicider. Yep, there's always two for some reason. We're gonna, for the most part, leave them alone. Nothing hidden in there. So we're gonna do another load screen to drag Hancock away, because he may or may not try to go fight them. And while there's no threat of permanently losing him, it's just not really something I want to drag over here. Not when we're close to the end.
This is just the waiting room? Guess they're losing money in the suffering of others.
A little bit, right? Hancock does kind of hit it on the nose there.
What the hell was it? Time's up!
What?
Oh.
Nothing there now. Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down the jet, I guess.
No. That's quitter talk. I'll cut down on the jet. In fact, take some jet right here. Oh, I should have... Oh. Okay, gotta remember to not use the rest of my jet. Oh, I have that friggin' perk that allows me to, like, double the duration of stim packs, don't I? Or, of chems.
You pay for that.
Your day.
Pack it in, boys. There's nothing out.
So this is locations where it's fairly easy to get flipped and flipped around. So we're gonna try and not lose ourselves here.
Going down. Basement.
Alright, hit up every locked door we can get.
Yes.
Just that little pip of EXP. Oh, hell yeah. There it is.
That's it.
Alright.
Oh, shit, she...
Got some down here.
This is goodbye.
Time to reel him in. Ain't nothing.
Oh, they tried. I guess.
Dude. Son of a bitch was trying to heal. Like, I don't have time for that. I mean, I do have all the time in the friggin' world right now, but still just don't want him to heal.
Going up.
I know it says that my destination is down. I wanna see something real quick. Yeah, unfortunately there's no way to turn off the
Down, get down! Ain't my first gunfight, rookie!
Okay. I mean, you can keep doing that, but it's just gonna hurt you more than it hurts me.
No!
Own graves.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Another advanced lock. So we know this is not progression, because usually progression doors are not lockpick based. There are some in optional quests. There are a couple that are progression based, but not a lot. Usually they give you the option of like either you can lockpick it or you can hack it. So they assume that you're gonna have one or the other. It's that order as well. Me. Mm-hmm.
Going down.
Okay.
Shroud! I want to talk with you!
Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We're gonna do something here. R1. Crank, 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 crank. Let me see real quick what we got on this thing. Does double damage if the thing is a... Oh crap, I can't see what its other mod is. Okay. It's auto-saving. We're going to quick save right here. And like I said, I intend to save Kent. I can just pop him in the head right here, but we're going to see. We're going to come over.
Say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Kent's head.
Speak as a Shroud.
You shield yourself behind an innocent. You are craven, St. John, and you shall fall before me.
Don't talk to me like that. Some of these losers think you're some sort of legend. Like you walk straight out of a comic book. But you and I know. You're human. And you're weak. You came here and for what? Your little sidekick?
I have cut a path through all your thugs. Who can truly say I'm not the Shroud?
Don't listen, man. He's a phony. So what's gonna happen is this. I'm going to kill Kent. Then we're gonna shoot the hell out of you. Nothing's gonna be left but paste. Then, I'm going to Good Neighbor and kill every last worthless bastard there and burn the whole thing down. No one screws with St. John.
What happens is this. Everyone that points a gun at me dies. Every last one.
Jesus. St. John can't do anything to us if he's dead.
Cowards!
There we go. Okay. Alright. Broke character for a second. But we saved Kent. And you know what? Hell, we're even gonna... I'm gonna just remove that off of there. And we'll even put back on the stupid gun. For Kent's sake.
Kent.
I've never been so happy to see anyone in my entire life.
I'm glad I got here in time.
You and me both, Shroud. But I don't know. I just give up. On all of it. Crime fighting just isn't what I thought it'd be.
You giving up? No.
If you just quit, then the bad guys have already won.
You're right. But I'm tired. I just want to go home. I'm going back to Good Neighbor. Really, thanks for saving me. But I'm just done.
Kent.
Aw, Kent.
I just need time to recover, you know?
Oh. Damn it, Kent. These guys are all just fine now. Well, St. John's little pals are just hanging out.
I don't want to die.
Hey, you know what? That's fair. So usually what will happen is you'll continue on with the character, or at least the way that I normally do it. You continue on with the character, and St. John's men turn on him the same way, but not before St. John decides to kill Kent.
Second floor.
Alright, where the hell did I lose Hancock to? Hancock. Hancock, where you at? Where's my sweet baby boy? Alright, so it's still giving us, we can assassinate Shelley Tiller if we want to. But, that'll go away, I believe, after we talk to Hancock. As the Shroud. my god, loading screens. They are the bane of this LP. Hancock. Where you at? Is it actually going to make me go find Hancock? He must have stopped whatever he was doing the second I killed Sucks.
Going up.
Come on. Come on.
Ground floor. Ground floor.
Uh-huh.
Going up.
We're clearly not going up.
Basement.
Uh-huh. Hey, God.
I just need time to recover, you know?
Look alive.
Just say the...
Hey, Hancock.
So, seems you know how to hold your own. I'd had my doubts when we first hit the road.
Oh, feelings. You're not bad yourself.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
I never get many complaints. It's just real rare these days. Find someone who's not willing to take things the way they're handed to them. Too many good folks not willing to get their hands dirty. And too many assholes taking advantage of it. Look at what happened at Diamond City. Before McDonough took over, it was a half-decent place to live. A little stricter than I usually go for, but not terrible. I thought he and I had a pretty happy childhood. But then he decides he's gonna try and get elected with his anti-ghoul crusade. Mankind for McDonough. Before you know it, you got families with kids lining up to drag folks they called neighbor out of their homes and throw them to the ruins.
How could they do something like that?
There'd always been
that's a good question.
Gulf between the folks living in the stands and folks down on the field. McDonough ran on it because he thought enough of those upper stands assholes would vote for him. Guess he was right.
Unfortunately, he was.
Storming into his office above the stands after the inauguration speech. He was just standing there, staring out the window, watching as the city turned on the ghouls. He didn't even look at me. Just said, "I did it, John. It's finally mine." Should have killed him right there, but I don't think it would have changed anything. Instead, I pleaded with him, begged him to call it off. He said he couldn't. He had nothing against the ghouls. He was just carrying out the will of the people. And he couldn't betray the voters. And then he smiled. That hideous fucking mile-long smile. He never smiled like that when we were kids. I didn't even recognize him.
He murdered those ghouls.
Him and that whole damn city. I still wasn't a ghoul at this point, so I didn't have to leave, but I couldn't bring myself to stay in that cesspool after that. I'd been sneaking off the Good Neighbor for years to get decent chems, so I knew the safe routes. I managed to track down a couple of the families, lead them there, but most couldn't get used to the Good Neighbor lifestyle.
Which
I
is a
brought them
shame.
food for a couple of weeks, but after a while, they just disappeared. Folks in Diamond City signed their death warrants, and all the good people were willing to just sit by and watch. I felt like I was the only one who saw how screwed up things truly were. Who couldn't just pretend things were fine. Still feel that way. Or I did. Until I met you. I know I run my mouth, but having someone who sees the world for what it is, and is willing to do something about it, it's meant a lot to me. I feel damn lucky to have you as a friend.
Uh-oh. We get an option now.
And that's what we are? Friends?
Well, now that you mention it, I've been having slightly more impure thoughts than usual.
I want Kent to watch.
Act on those. But I guess we should probably head out, huh? After you.
I just need time to recover, you know?
Kent, you were going to sit here and you were going to watch. I don't care if you need time to recover.
Job's done. St. John's dead.
So down goes the big bad St. John. We get to walk that tightrope of freedom one more day. Take this for the effort.
The world's better without him.
And the future looks a little brighter. Ah, Kent, my man. Why the long face? You got what you wanted.
I was tortured. Almost died. It's not like the radio plays at all.
It definitely is not.
Who hasn't been tortured from time to time?
Right.
The price of throwing down with the man is always a few scars. Pick yourself up. Good neighbor's just a bit safer thanks to the two of you.
What would the Shroud be without his faithful friend, Red Reinhardt?
This means a lot to me.
Yeah, you got it, Kent.
To heal, you know? But then I got a special project in mind, just for you.
Hey.
I'll fire up my radio station if I make any progress.
Good. Good. Everything's all wrapped up now. We moved our relationship on with Hancock a little bit. See if he's following me now. Hancock. Hancock. Oh, thank God. I didn't even notice there were mines here. Okay. Hancock's back to following. It means we can leave. Alright. And we are officially done as the Silver Shroud for now. There's a little bit of a follow-up to do with Kent, but not really a whole lot of much. I think it just gives you an upgraded version of some stuff. This is honestly not anything better than what I can currently make. So, God, we have so much stuff to sell. And no one good, like, strong enough to buy it. So, with that all being said, we are kind of done with this quest line. Oh, get that. No, sir, with that hat. Get that shit off of there. Yeah, that's more like it. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to head back and, I don't know, work on possibly building a better gun for our dear pal Hancock. We made some progress in Hancock's relationship tree. I think we can go one step further. So that being said, I'm actually gonna take off everything and start fast traveling naked. And once I get it to the point to where he talks to us one more time, I will stop playing the game and wait until we can stream again, so we can see how that progresses. And by that point, I should have some more quests lined up. So, thanks for watching. If you're checking out the VOD on YouTube, hit me up with a like, a comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date. It really does help. And like always, man, I appreciate it. I really do. Y'all help me out a lot. And I will see you next time. Take it easy.